Hey, welcome to my latest video. This is my actual first one where I've actually spoken over it, so please bear with me if it's a bit rusty. So this is my side-scrolling shooter platformer game that I made for my thesis for uni. I've actually just finished uni and I got my marks back and I got 2-1, so I'm pretty happy. But I'm going to continue working on this now in my spare time. It's made in XNA for Xbox 360 and PC. I've got it running on both. The title now's changed, as well as a lot of things. I'm calling it Shootr for now. It's only a working title. So I'm going to split this video into sections so it's easier to follow. Okay, so we'll load up a level. Let's go to level select. Start up street 1. Now this is a level I made. I'm not an artist, so forgive me, but I made it using Google SketchUp. Just to do the shading and stuff, so I just took a screenshot front on, and the back stuff I got from like Google Images, and just photoshopped it all. Now the basic level is made up of 5 layers. So in this one we can see we've got the moon and the sky, we've got the city skyline, we've got this front bit which is what the player is perceived to be walking on. Up here, for these railings here are the layer in front again, but it's stuck to the layer behind. And then we've got this foreground layer here with the lamppost, the bin and the railings here, and that it all scrolls parallax, so it's called parallax scrolling, and it gives it like a nice 3D look. I'm sure you've seen it in games like Sonic and Mario and stuff like that. So with the camera and everything, when I run around you can see it all changes position, so it sort of gives you an illusion of depth. The levels are actually made up of just a few pings, PNG images with transparency. Anyone can make levels and there is no boundary. You can make them as big as you want. You can do them in any style. You can make it look like a complete work of art, or you can do something very, very basic and make it like a pixel game. You know, you can do whatever you like with it, because it all works when it comes down to collision. Now collision is done using this black line here. Ignore these boxes here, I was doing something earlier, but this black line is what the player is colliding with. It's the walls, the floor, it's if you can see, I've drawn it up here. It can be very rough, and the game engine will automatically work out where the floor is and the walls and do the collisions accordingly. This works with the AI. This will work with items when I've got more items and stuff in here. I hope to include a physics engine, at which point this will work with all that. So when you create a level, you can do whatever you like, and then afterwards you just got to come in and draw this black line wherever you want floor and walls to be, and in the game that's where they will be. So right now, if you go to my site and download this, you'll quite easily be able to make your own levels. I've included some instructions in there, and what you do is you just take the level folder, just make a new folder for your level, call it whatever you want your level to be called, put the 5 layers in, do your collision layer on top, and then you'll see it in the in-game menu to load up. So for instance, a friend of mine did a really quick level in Paint called Chris's Forest. If we load this level, as you can see, it's just made in Paint, and we've got all the scrolling and everything. It's all done by the engine. If we turn on the collision layer, you can see his wobbly black line, but it all seems to come together anyway, and it's quite a cool little level. And also I quickly did a Google search on images, found this Mario level, and got this into the game incredibly quickly, because all I did was select the black background, invert the selection, fill it black. As you can see, this is the collision layer, and we can run around and jump around this level. So that's level creation. Okay, so the animation in the game is done with code. It's almost like a skeletal system, whereby you just give it all the parts of the body and the game will animate it on its own. So it doesn't matter what the character looks like, it will always animate correctly. So this makes character customization really simple. All you need to do is just, again, with the levels, is you just drop in your PNG image for like the lower front leg, lower back leg, upper front leg, the torso, the head, upper arms, lower arms, and then you're done. Right now you're limited to the sizing that I've put in, You can change the sizes if you want, if you download it, but it will glitch out a little bit perhaps. I am going to work on a system whereby you can make characters taller or shorter, and there'll be like an in-game menu where you can drag the joints about and make sure it animates correctly, but I haven't got around to that just yet. So the animation cycles, we've got like running forwards, we've got running backwards, and this works with left and right, and also you can skid and run backwards. We've got jumping and falling, and as well as you can move the arms about following the mouse. This also is tied with the time variable, so I've actually put slow motion or bullet time into the game. So if I run across the level and then activate slow motion, you'll see the animation slows down accordingly. And we can jump and bend his legs. Now that is completely customizable. Again, we can change the time variable to whatever. We can even get it running really fast, and the animation will always run with it. So that was something I really wanted to do, so that we could do limitless animation, and it would all be tied into the time variable without losing the nice clarity of the animation.